Hello, and welcome to the Fall of Phlan, episode 1. See, I remembered that one. Real difficult to remember that one.
I forgot. Can we say fuck? Is fuck okay?
Yes, fuck is okay.
Oh, you can't say that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, man, don't say cunt.
Here we go again.
We're off to a fabulous start.
Yes, we are.
Woohoo!
Alright, so we'll obviously it's a brand new party. We'll go through like summary introductions right now. Starting with Vera Shorthope.
Was that intentional because of Vera from Alfie? Was that intentional?
What?
Starting with Vera.
What am I supposed to do? Sorry.
What is your name and profession?
I am Vera Shorthope, and I'm a retired Black Fist guard.
Giggity.
Now I live in the forest, generally.
Alright, moving on to Sarah Solanica, who
Mm-hmm.
hasn't changed her Roll20 name.
Oh god damn! Fuck! Give me a moment. I got this. I'm professional,
So
guys.
professional.
Look, it's been a while since I've had my own Roll20. Okay.
This is true.
There.
Well done.
Yeah. Okay, I am Nadris Ironforge. I am an old shrine maiden of Moradin. And I always forget the name of his wife. He has a wife, but I always forget her name. I'm such a great cleric, aren't I? But yes, I am a waifu. Dwarven waifu. But I am a dwarven cleric. And I have lived most of my life in the mountains and have only just started traveling on the surface recently.
Moving down the line to Baelzar. I think I pronounced that correct.
Yes.
Cool.
Wait, what are we doing now?
This is where you
Introductions.
introduce yourself.
It's like, hello, my name is blank, and I'm good at this, this, and this. I'm so glad it wasn't just me that didn't know what to do.
Oh
My name is Baelsar. I'm a red dragonborn paladin. And I like to conquer things.
Alright.
I want to conquer you.
Okay.
For God's sake.
I'm Heinz Fairfield, a human rogue, who basically just travels around playing his music and annoying the fuck out of people when he's drunk.
But you weren't annoying enough to go full bard.
No, I was not.
No, because you knew he'd die in the first session.
There's no bars allowed. We need to turn this into a fucking t-shirt.
And now Ragnar.
My name is Ragnar Steelhead. I am a dwarven barbarian. I'm a mountain dwarf, so you can guess where I was born and where I was raised for quite a bit.
The swamps.
Neverwinter.
Fuck.
Are you from Neverwinter?
How did you know?
It's a hole in the ground. He was adopted by dwarves. No problem.
It was actually Waterdeep, so fuck you, bitches.
Oh shit, he grew up on a ship.
Yeah, mountain dwarves. They're actually really good in boats, I'll have you know.
They're a strong, hardy, ocean-faring people.
Underwater rivers.
On stone ships that ride through the water. You should see their underwater mines.
Like
Now that's impressive.
Like it's just a stone submarine just like scraping across the bottom.
Just the oars just going.
It's like, "Roar,
No, it's just it's an upside down boat with like a bubble in it and they're just walking along the bottom. We must go, brothers, towards the deep.
Onwards, mountain dwarves!
We must find the underwater mountain mines.
the best seafarers in the land.
The best.
Why hasn't anyone made this campaign yet?
Well, found your unbelievable story.
Woohoo!
Okay. So, you were told that Madame Freona's tea kettle was the place where adventurers could find work and avoid the hassle associated with other places in Phlan. So far, that has been true. Madame Freona, a stout and officious halfling who runs the establishment with her 5 daughters, has proven an excellent hostess. All of you have just walked in for the first time, paid for paid for a bunk in the common room and for an evening meal, and you're all sat around the fire, enjoying the warmth, although the warmth is absolutely horrendous and we need to die. And
Screw this
you're
heat.
enjoying a drink of your choosing, and you begin to introduce yourselves to each other. Who would like to go first?
Is it bullshit story time?
It's bullshit story time.
Oh yeah.
I take it that means you want to go first, Hines.
Oh, brilliant. Ugh, bullshit story time. Okay. We're all supping on this pint. He goes, "You want to hear a story, lads and lasses?"
Fuck
Oh,
off, no.
Excuse me.
No, ignore him. Go ahead.
So while I was helping out these guys, I heard about this town. It's really nasty people there. So I followed them. Saw the place. Turns out there's a real dickhead in charge.
Was it you?
Oh no. I've done a lot worse. So what happened was, he was making all these grand schemes. Just preaching. And taxing. The one thing he never did was repair any of the buildings. So all I did was slip a brick. It fell on his head.
That is quite the convenient death you have, the kill you had there.
I know.
Next time on 1,000 Ways to Die.
I love the accent is superb.
Still got chased the fuck out of that place though.
Even though you helped them.
Oh no, it was the guys that were working for him that chased me.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Still though, when they got back to their bunks, they were missing.
Well, if we're talking about stories, I have my own to share. I had to slay an entire clan of giants at one point. The bastards murdered my husband. And I wasn't going to take that shit lying down, was I? So I left the mountains, hunted them down, and slay them all with this very warhammer. And she heaves up her warhammer in both hands, like showing it off.
Nice.
What about the rest of you?
Bold. A bold party here.
This one time I sat in awkward silence.
Stared at everyone with dead in the eyes, square in the face.
There was this one time came upon this town terrorized by this dragon. Said if I could kill the dragon, could keep its hoard. So I find its cave, go in there, fight it for at least a day, 2 days really. Just as I'm about to get the killing blow, she stops me. Our eyes lock. And I fuck her right there and take her hoard anyway.
You fucked a dragon.
Damn right.
Never saw that coming.
Wait,
Where's
so
that
did this dragon transmute back to a more humanoid form, or did you fuck the dragon itself?
Real men fuck dragons all natural.
Now you see. Moving swiftly on.
I would pat him on the back and go, "Attaboy."
And then there were 2.
Ah, you young people, that's nothing. This one time, when I was guarding the docks, huge giant came up out of the sea, and he said that if no one could beat him in a drinking contest, he'd destroy the city. So, of course, being a guard, I knew my duty. We went to the, what the hell's it called? Hang on, I need this a minute ago. The Laughing Goblin, and I drank him under the table, and then we all pushed him back into the ocean.
I know giants are pussies, but bloody hell.
He couldn't hold his whiskey. I had a bit of a hangover in the morning, of course, but you know, it's all in the day's work.
Disgusting. Having a hangover. What a disgrace.
About to say, not typical for a dwarf to tell someone off for drinking.
Hey, having a hangover at the end of it.
Oh, I admit, yeah, that's quite weak fodder there, but still, out drinking a giant, not half bad.
No, but the hangover half.
It was a whole casket of whiskey, come on.
This one time, me and my brother were patrolling near Waterdeep. And then, out of nowhere, a bunch of thieves came and just killed him. Didn't know. Wasn't there for around 5 minutes. Having pisses. You do. Came back and started to find tracks where they went. Started following them. And there was a bunch of ogres down there. What did the ogres go and do? They tried to piss off a fucking dwarf. As one of them tried to come and pick me up, I swung from with my mighty battle axe, as you can see here. And I cut his fucking arm off. I used his arm to beat the other people up. And I can't do that accent too long. So I'm going to go back to this. Hey! So I used his arm to beat the shit out of the other ogres until they were bloodied and dead. I then continued on my warpath onto the bandits or thieves, whichever one you'd like to call them. Obviously, I have part of his finger as a trinket, and I indicate to my belt. So, having just faced 3 ogres, the 15 thieves inside the hangout didn't actually stand a chance. I beat the shit out of all of them, dragged them back to Waterdeep, and hung them all up.
Alright. So as you share your stories and dine on your meal, and you know, getting to know each other and starting to enjoy each other's company.
It's, you know, let's not go crazy here.
Moderately enjoying each other's company. The day winds down, and it becomes time for you to head to your bunks. Although you do have to share, you know, a common bunk room with several other adventurers, including each of your good selves, the evening meal was excellent and the atmosphere pleasant. As you're, you know, just sort of like patting the pillow and getting the sheets, making sure there's no weevils or anything, which of course they're not. Madame Freona's tea kettle is the finest establishment in Phlan. One of Freona's daughters peeks into the room. She points out to the 5 of you and says, "Pardon my interruption," and you recognise the girl being introduced to you as Reese, which is one of her 5 daughters, just shy of adulthood. "A chap just came into the common room downstairs and asked me to fetch you. Something about some coin needing to change hands for an easy job." And she sort of like looks down and plays with her curly red hair shyly.
Is the daughter a dragon?
The daughter is not a dragon, she's a halfling.
Thank you for the message, wee one. We'll go check it out.
So yeah, we'll head out. We'll head down.
Yeah, you head downstairs. The common room's pretty, like, it's getting on towards evening now, so the common room's pretty empty, and in the corner, at a large table, is sat a hooded figure, who, having seen you come down, crooks a finger at you.
Not suspicious at all. But I will warily approach him.
Mine just swaggers up. Can I help you, sir?
Alright, so you all go sit down?
Yeah, I'll go and sit down across from him.
Alright. He says to you, "Greetings." Like, you can tell he's clearly putting on a deeper voice than he actually speaks.
Is this 3 boys standing on top of each other in a cloak?
You can't tell, his face is obscured by his hood.
Okay.
I ask him if he owns a fidget spinner.
Like the hood just like turns to you for a second, and then turns back.
Alright, you're right, it's free kids.
He dabs ever so slightly.
Yo, watch me whip. Yo, watch me.
Sweet nay-nay.
Anyway, he introduces himself as a member of the Harpers and says, "I have a mission that you are in a unique position to complete. Recently, we have arrested a merchant that was going to illegally purchase a red dragon egg. I want you," and he points at Baelsar, "to pose as the merchant, and any hirelings go to the site, make the transaction, and place a magical device on one of the sellers so that we can track them back to their place of residence. You, Dragonborn, bear enough resemblance to the merchant that the sellers will be easily fooled. They have never met him. Plus, you all look alike anyway."
Super racist.
Wow.
I asked
Rest of you
Balazar
can
what sort of
be-
dragon it was he bedded again.
Can be bodyguards or whatever.
Well, I can take care of that job, no problem.
He pulls out a small sack and puts it on the table, and as it hits the table, it unravels and opens, and looks like a small pile of diamonds.
Vera's eyes just go wide.
This should be used to buy the egg.
May I? Would he stop me if I went to examine the diamonds to make sure they're not fake? Because
No,
being
you make an investigation check.
investigation, let me check. Because being a dwarf, I am familiar enough
Being a dwarf,
with.
you can have advantage.
Due
I
to
do-
stone cunning?
Yes, because these are stones of a sort.
Mm-hmm.
So I make
So
an
I have
investigation as well?
You may.
Does this
Yeah.
count as a? Hang on, I'm trying to find it in my. Okay, so I just roll at advantage to check if the diamonds are.
Yeah. Ragnar, you would have also had advantage, but a
Oh,
19 a
we
19
don't
is
have.
plenty.
We need the advantage
Oh,
tab,
I'm
honey.
sorry. I will get that to you in just a second.
No. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, we don't have the macros for it.
I knew
Sorry,
I'd
hon.
forgotten something.
Macros, where are they? Oh, they're not anywhere.
But Ragnar, you recognise that these are not diamonds. These are polished glass.
Polished glass is what you want us to use, laddie.
May I have my roll first so we can both be like, bitch, what the fuck?
Yes, you may.
I guess I wouldn't know what they are.
When I get my advantage thing, yeah.
Just do a double roll.
A double roll. Is that allowed, honey?
Yeah. There you go. The advantage is now there, though.
Okay.
But that does also remind me to get initiative macro.
18.
Yeah, all three of you would have recognised the fact that
I look up at the man in the hood with a smirk, just like, did you really think that you could fool a dwarf, especially one like me who has worked at forges and has dealt with diamonds most of her life?
No.
Then
But
why
the
did you
seller
try
is
it?
not a dwarf. Did you really think that we were going to actually pay them?
Then I best hope that they aren't as good with this stuff as I am.
Well,
Just have to dust them up a bit.
they are.
That might work.
No. It is of paramount importance that you do not harm them. Instead,
I wasn't talking about the people. Let's talk about the diamonds.
he places like a silver cloak pin. You must place this on the seller or one of the crew. Once you have, we will be able to easily follow them and learn more about their operation. No names are to be used. You are the buyer, and he is the seller. Once the transaction is complete, bring the egg back to the stables behind the tea kettle, and I will meet you there and take possession of it. Under no circumstances are you to fight them or harm the egg.
Understood.
Should you complete this task, I have been authorized to pay you 200 gold, which will be given on delivery of the egg.
That's real gold, though, yeah? That's not some fake
Real
gold.
Yes.
Alright. If it turns out to be polished bronze or something, we'll know.
I have no doubt. Will you accept this task?
Aye,
That
laddie,
is-
we will.
I'd say that's up to the Dragonborn, given he's the one who has to do the pretending.
Cookie.
Real, sir.
What?
Say
Oh,
yes.
Pay attention at all.
Sorry, guys, I zoned out
Yes.
for a minute there. What's going on?
Of course I was. Just wanted to see if you guys were paying attention.
Oh
We'll
shit,
do
no,
it.
it wasn't.
Bill starts falling asleep with his eyes open again. So disturbing.
No idea what he just said, but we'll do it.
Do you know what you're doing?
I always know what I'm doing.
Fuck's sake.
He's gonna get
Ah,
great.
suppose-
Yes, I'm pretending to
Be a buyer.
be the buyer for
To
a
know
red
what you're
dragon
doing.
egg, and we're going to try and trick them with glass diamonds to pay them and get the egg.
And then we'll put a pin on one of them.
And we need to also basically tag them.
Yeah.
Okay, how are we gonna do this? Are we just going to like Balser go up by himself, or are we gonna go up as like his guards or something?
Probably guards.
Obviously, you let the dwarves go in.
And I'm assuming, Heinz, you'll be sneaky enough to be able to slip the pin on them somewhere.
Ah, if I could get it. Or I could just pretend that he dropped it. You never know. Might have lost something. Or I might just take it off of us, thinking it would be free. It's always so tricky dealing with these exchanges. Oh, I'm
If
getting
we're
worried about
guarding him, then we should pat the merchant down for weapons. Make sure he's got enough in secret hidden. Then you can slip it on him then.
But we are the buyers. It's us
Oh,
that have
yeah.
to be the problem.
He
We're
could
the
be a
ones.
problem too. You never know. He could be a guard or something, couldn't he? You got to check.
Let's just go and see what happens.
Okay. So you follow the directions given. It's about a 20-minute walk. As you get there, you see an elf stood leaning against one of the stables with 3 human guards.
Are we supposed to be able to see something because it's pitch black?
I can see.
I can see it.
I can't see anything.
Oh, have I not given you sight?
I think maybe not.
Do you have sight? Do you have control?
I have control, but this entire thing's just black. Should I try refreshing the page or something?
I don't know, because Heinz can see it, and he's not got fame. Yeah,
Have you
try
put her
refreshing.
inside a wall?
No, she's right next to you guys. Can you can
Yeah.
see, right?
Yeah.
Cookie, can you see?
I can dance.
No, I still
Yeah,
can't
I can-
see.
I can see myself. I
Have
mean,
you
minus the
Given
stuff
her
you have.
sight.
I have given her sight, like confirmed sight. Right, let's give you dark vision just for a second.
Is she on the right layer?
Well, actually, yeah, you
Oh,
probably
oh.
lit a lantern because it's getting in.
Now I can see something.
There you go. Alright, but yeah, so you see an elf along with 3 human guards. And as you enter the barn, the elf puts up her hand, turns around to her 3 humans, and says, "I told you they'd come. Dragon egg is much too valuable to pass up." Turns back to you. Now let's do this quickly. Here is what you asked for. And she holds out a very large hide backpack towards you. You throw the payment over to me, and we'll leave the egg here. We'll walk out, and then you can leave after 5 minutes have passed. No fuss, no muss.
So you're gonna have us believe that there's an egg in the pack without even showing it to us? Open the pack and let's see the egg.
Probably roll persuasion for that one.
You may.
Hey, I'm trained in that.
Backpack.
21.
She shrugs that. Alright, seems fair. Like, sort of, opens, like, flips a little wooden toggle, and opens the pack and shows you the top of what looks to be a spherical red dragon egg.
Would Belstar know that it's an actual dragon egg and not like some
You would need to
fake?
get you'd need to be able to check the patina of the eggshell and that kind of stuff. So you need to be up close and personal with it.
So Balazar should go in and check.
As he's inspecting it, slip it into a pocket or something. Or should I go and inspect? Like, without weapons or stuff?
Considering we're handing over such a large payment, I just want a moment to inspect the egg.
She frowns for a minute. Like, you think we're going to try and scam you? Robin,
I'll
Sorry.
hold up the sack, the diamonds, and I'm like, we could just not pay you.
like you mentioned that, and like the you see the guards' hands start to move to their weapons. Whoa, easy, okay, all right, easy now. There's no need for anyone to get into any trouble. You start to walk forwards, and so will I. And then we'll make the exchange after you've inspected the egg. Agreed?
Agreed.
Alright, she steps forwards to there.
I'll step forward to her.
Hide the pin in the diamonds.
And she like holds the bag out, but she's like gripping it very tightly with one hand and has the other hand out ready for you to put the diamonds in. If you would like to inspect it, you can make me a nature check.
Oh, damn it.
It's a natural thing.
Can I have some kind of advantage to the roll since I am a dragon?
I would give you a +2.
He did make love to a dragon.
Yes.
I did.
Actually made love to a
He
dragon.
totally made love to a dragon.
Not bullshit at all, because you know.
Figures.
Yeah, this looks legit.
Yeah, guys, it's totally a dragon egg.
Did you want to use
Fucking
your
score.
inspiration?
Doesn't really matter anyway because we're not after the dragon egg. We just wanna get them. We just want to track them. Like real or not, we're giving them fake diamonds. If they give us a fake dragon egg, it's
Like,
only fair.
She seemed like that you're hesitating, like, this is all good, right?
Yeah, everything looked good. Same time.
Yeah, she's like, holding out the hand and the bag.
Does it look like she's bluffing?
No, she looks like she wants to get paid.
Alright, I've got my hand on the bag as I put the
Bag of diamonds.
bag of diamonds into hers.
Alright, yeah, she lets go
With
of the bag.
with the pin inside.
You put the pin inside the bag of gems.
Yeah, I assume it's a magical pin that they can track.
Yes. Did you put it in or did someone else put it in?
No, I
Would have
slipped it in.
prepped it, I guess.
Yeah. Can you make me a sleight of hand check then? To see how well you've hidden it among the diamonds.
Ooh.
Could have had me do it if you want.
Like maybe leave that to the. I would have said leave that to the rogue, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming too late to take that back.
No, I mean, it makes sense for you to have had someone that actually knows how to hide things.
Yeah, so you want me
Oh
to?
yeah, then definitely Heinz.
Yeah, then make me a sleight of hand check, please, Heinz.
Okay, sleight of hand. Wait, do I get expertise in that? Nope. So let's just do this. $13.
Yeah, you like as you're walking up to the meeting point, you like slowly like undid a tiny bit of the stitching around the edge of the bag and have slipped it into the stitching. And she like opens the bag ever so slightly, like gives it a quick check, hefts it. Yep, this all seems okay. Now remember, you don't leave for 5 minutes. And then, you know, she like steps back and the guards start to head out with her and then they leave.
I'm now going to suggest hiding inside the stables.
Sure, let's hide.
Might be a good idea. I don't like the sound of that.
Alright, so you all want to hide.
Yup.
Can everyone make me stealth checks, please?
Oh god.
Oh, goody!
Those of you in heavy armor have disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
Is chainmail considered heavy? Or
Is there-
Chainmail is heavy armor.
Oh wait, plus more 2 to that, so I'll have 17 because I got expertise and stuff. And I've got to put that on.
Really? Chainmail is heavy? I thought it was only medium.
No.
Whatever.
Oh my
Stop.
Christ!
I don't know what kind of armor I'm wearing.
I believe you're wearing medium armor, but I think your armor is still at disadvantage.
Okay.
Do I get a bonus for the horse helping to hide me?
No.
Oh dear god.
Yeah.
It'll
Is
just
there not
win it.
piles of hay we can hide under?
Oh yeah, I am fucking hidden.
Well, yeah, basically what you've got disadvantage. Don't forget.
So roll again.
You're wearing heavy armor, you have disadvantage.
Be able to share.
What, I do?
Yes,
Yeah.
because you got heavy armor.
Oh, god damn it.
You're a paladin.
You're,
I'm a dwarf and I'm wearing
Not.
no armor.
Just roll shit.
a
Okay, so
little
you're 14.
hidden.
Alright, so yeah, you all like jump into like hay bales and like you just Nadris is like just picked up a hay bale and is holding it above her head.
I just crouch.
Vera is just like crouched in a corner facing the wall.
Can't see them, they can't see me.
Are you that fucking spider that's like about scratch, like you're scratching into the hay and then you're like, covering yourself with it again?
Yeah.
Alright,
We are so bad at this.
You're only level 1, to be fair.
Mhm.
So yes, you wait a few minutes, and then just as you're about to head out, oh god, there we go. A tough-looking half-orc, brandishing a mace, walks in through the doorway of the barn, and out of the other door walks in 3 toughs. She just looks like around and sees like pretty much most of you just emerging from the hay ever so slightly. It's like just hefts the mace in her hand like nah. You want to get
Can
out
I make
of this
a
barn
Can I
alive?
make a neighing sound? Try to persuade them I'm just a horse.
I think you're safe. I think you're safe.
You can make a neighing sound, but they're not going to be convinced that you're a horse.
I got a 19 on persuasion.
The toll for passage out of this barn, that egg. I'm sure you'll hand it over peacefully so that I don't have to take your lives instead.
I mean, he
Oh.
didn't say to keep the egg.
As I hear that, I'll come out from the stall with sword and shield, and just say, "I'd like to see you try it."
She just looks at her boys like, alright then, get 'em lads. Can everyone roll me initiative?
Yeah.
I've got to remember now that I am -1ing most of the time now.
Oh, I have advantage on
I
initiative.
love being Path of
Oh,
Conquest.
I
Anyone
love it.
challenges me to might, and I'm like, "Well, bring it, bitch."
Mm-hmm.
Bring it.
Oh,
I
initiative
will
button?
make you a special
Yeah.
initiative. Max
Yeah,
plus
thank
7.
you.
You just need to go steal Bellatrix's old initiative thing.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, hang on, I've not actually given you permission to use it.
Oh,
The thing
There
is,
you go.
Heinz's accent was a fucking accident.
Robin, in it.
In it.
wait, was I? Yeah, I was. Okay, cool.
They have plus 1. And she is one of them, which is plus 0. Also, just because I love this token, I'm just going to show you real quick.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Bellatrix, if
Oh
you
my
go for
god,
a
it's
grunge
Bellatrix.
phase.
You don't understand
Bellatrix
me,
decided
ma'am.
she didn't like her hair anymore.
Alright, so everyone rolled initiative.
Yep.
Yes. Alright. So as they heft their weapons, Heinz, you get to go first.
Okay. Do they know I'm here, or...?
No, they do not. So you would have advantage because you are surprising them.
Okay. I think I'll wait till one gets to Balsa and then attack him from behind.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your action.
Yeah, hold my action.
Vera
Is drawing a weapon a free action or a bonus action?
is free action,
Okay, cool.
but you can only
So-
do it like once.
Oh, yeah, I only got one weapon. So.
Well, some people don't.
Yeah, I got 2
that's
swords.
fair.
So I've only just been able to draw my rapier then.
I draw my halberd 3 times.
One-
I draw my halberd and move forward, and then I'm gonna attack this dude here.
Alright.
Oh, I get advantage on my first one.
Oh, yes.
Because he hasn't acted.
Your ranger abilities.
Yeah. Does that hit him?
That does, surprisingly.
Yeah. So that's 1d8 plus. No, wait, 1d10 plus 3.
No, yeah, because you're actually using a ranged melee weapon, aren't you?
Yeah, it's got reach. Oh,
Shit.
Just 4 though.
I think I.
No, there's nothing you can do to change that.
Yeah, that's.
You leap out of your amazing hiding place and just like bring your halberd down in an overhead swing, and he just manages to jump back, but you leave like a red scar down his chest.
As he does that, I bring the butt up, and I make an attack with the butt of it, which I assume I don't do at advantage.
No, I think it's only for your first attack.
Does that hit him?
Yes, it does.
Oh, for God's sake.
And you clock him in like the elbow. It's like, ow, come on.
Ah,
That
He's
hurts.
still
gonna leave a
standing.
bruise.
Alright, Balthazar.
Alright, I will move over here and breathe fire on the 3 of them.
Oh.
Is it a straight line or a cone?
Cone saves.
Dex save.
Yeah, it's ref weapon, so...
Alright, well, yeah, but some of the decks, some are con. Alright, from the
Really?
top to the bottom. 12, a crit,
Ooh.
and a 13.
14. The middle one passes, the other 2 fail.
Nice. Wait, you'll save your DC is 14?
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
Wait, is that? No, I cannot add. It's 12. Never mind, they all
Alright,
pass.
so they'll pass.
Fuckers.
So they take half damage, don't they?
Yes, so they'll all take
7.
7.
Plus 8.
Yeah.
Don't think that's right.
You
No,
double check the
usually
sheet. The
it's-
sheet.
Yeah, it's just 2d6.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you don't get a modifier.
So it's 4 then,
Oh.
4 3. There's 5
So 3.
Yeah.
Because
So they all take 3 damage as you impressively leap forwards and breathe fire, and
setting the
bit
stable.
of the barn catches
Yeah.
light because there's hay everywhere.
You know, thing.
But the men seem determined to fuck you up. Nadris.
Okay, hang on, I just need to double check something about a spell.
Also, Heinz, let me know when you want to jump in.
Okay. Right. So can I get? Or would I be able to get my surprise attack on this dude? Another round.
Yes, because you are hidden. Excuse me.
Okay. So I'll walk up to here and then I'll stab
Oh, so
him.
you want to jump in now?
Okay, I'll jump in now.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Nadris, you're gonna have to wait while you're looking up your spell thing.
Yep.
Okay. +5. 14.
14 will hit. You're attacking with your rapier, yeah?
Yep. For 11.
So yeah, you just
Ooh.
almost with perfect poise, just lunge forward, and you just put your rapier straight through his esophagus, and you just quickly withdraw it again. Like you in and out so fast, there's not even any blood on your blade, and you just and collapses and dies, drowning in his own blood.
I loosened him up though, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. Well, that was unsweetly.
Anything else?
No, I couldn't use a bonus action to draw my second sword, could I?
Yeah, if you use bonus action for it, I'd see why not.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to draw my short sword and whatever. Yeah.
Nadris.
Okay, I am going to step out into the middle here so I can see everyone.
Mhm.
And I'm going to cast Bless on Ragnar, Heinz, and Balesar.
Oh.
So you now get an extra d4 to your attack rolls and your saving throws. And it lasts for up to a minute, so basically the combat, if we are quick enough.
Yeah.
Alright.
It is an attack, though, so I can't do anything else, I'm afraid.
It's an action.
No.
Yeah, it's an action.
Was Ragnar hidden?
No.
Not very well, no.
No, you rolled a 2, didn't you?
9.
Nine.
9. No, that you're not hidden.
Fine. I'm going to start raging. Everyone loves a good rage, right?
Raging is good stuff.
So I'm going to move up to there.
Mm-hmm.
Say, you're not getting the egg, lassie. It's ours now. +5 plus a d4 to that, isn't it?
Yeah, plus d4. She manages to block you with her mace.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry, I just realised that these are humanoids and I have a favoured enemy against them. Don't worry. Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, she manages, she just, gets her mace in the way in time.
I call her a slag.
Wonderful. Alright.
There are many other creative things you can call women other than slag or whore or bitch, you know.
Bimbo!
So, two of the bandits, step up against Balthar, rather, and this one actually runs to help his lady friend with Ragnar. Alright, so we'll do Ragnar first.
What type of weapon is he using?
He is wielding a scimitar.
So a slashy weapon.
Yes.
Slash.
And critically fumble.
He trips over his own shoelaces.
Yes.
Like I'm tripping over my words.
And the last two, a 14 and a 22. I think that will get you there, Balthar. I keep wanting to put an F in that for some reason.
What, Balthar?
Yeah, like Balthazar or something like that.
For Balestar.
And you take... No! They keep messing up the command. You take 6 damage. Elsa,
Cookie.
Okay.
that's you.
Wait. 22. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, and then the half-orc herself begins to wail on Ragnar. Do you have pack tactics? So 20
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
for the first hit. For 4 damage.
Said it's a mace, so it's bludgeoning, right?
It is bludgeoning, yeah.
So I take 2.
Yeah, your resistance is going to work for all of this, don't worry.
Yeah.
And then she hits you again for another 3. So 1. She lands 2 resounding smacks, just meaty thwacks against you, and expects you to be unconscious. And then looks down, and you're just like, you can see the visible shock in her face that you're still standing.
I've been hit by my granny harder than you hit me.
All right, Vera.
Does Heinz go before me now?
No, because he's moved in the initiative order.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dangerous.
Alright, I will move forward over here and take a swing at this fellow.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get my advantage no more.
No, you don't.
So does a 21 hit him?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Because he is a humanoid, and now I realize I get another +2 on the damage roll. There we go. So I do 11 damage.
Yeah, you just once again with your practice overhead swings, you just cleave into his collarbone, and half his arm is coming off, and you just pull out, and he drops dead.
Okay, cool. Does she count as being within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna spin around and try and smack her with the end of my halberd.
Okay.
Does that hit?
It does.
Sweet. I guess that 9 damage.
Nice.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah, I was quite pleased with that. A lot better than the last turn.
Much better than last time.
Yeah.
She's also humanoid.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
I added the +2.
All right, Velsa.
Right. I'm gonna take a swing at the one on the bottom.
Okay.
18
Oh
hit
yeah, easily.
for 7 damage.
Where's the D5 plus the D4 coming from? Because there's
Blessing.
You blessed him.
Yeah.
the D4 from Blessing, but why is it D5?
It's just he's rolling a D5. I don't know why you're rolling a D5 actually.
Oh, that should be
I mean,
+5.
you
It
rolled
doesn't
5.
matter.
He rolled perfectly for that one, so yeah.
Roll 20 knew what I was doing.
Yeah,
We don't miss
roll 20
Yeah,
back.
that's-
So yeah, you swing your longsword.
Yes.
Yeah, you swing your longsword round, cut deeply into his chest, and you can see his hand start to shake as the muscle starts to fight, but he is still standing. Heinz.
He moves up behind this woman, so I get advantage in
You can get
flanking,
advantage.
which means I now can roll at initiative. Advantage.
You roll it initiative.
Sorry.
We already did initiative.
So I get +5, and if I get too low, I can. Oh, that hits anyway.
Ooh.
Easy.
And I get sneak damage as well.
Do-do-do.
Don't forget you have the extra. Oh, you're gonna do the D4s if you miss. Just.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. No, that was no problem. So it's my first is get a D6, right?
Yes.
So it goes 14.
Ooh, very nice. So yeah, she's clearly dueling with Ragnar. You just calmly step up behind her and just puncture her kidney, and she screams in pain and looks around in shock. And as you pull out, and she her legs almost buckle under her, but she manages to strengthen herself and turns around to fight you as well as Ragnar.
So can I use my second attack with a bonus, wasn't it?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Would that be advantage as well?
It is, yes, because you are still flanking.
Okay. Or 24.
Oh, You don't get a.
I know,
damage
the sneak
modifier, so
attack,
this one's
yeah.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not, but yeah. Just a 2. So just a nice short
Yeah,
sword.
you just follow up with a nice little like cut along her arm. She is still standing, but looks incredibly weakened.
Yeah, well, she got stabbed in the kidney, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be.
Address.
Well, I see that the half-orc is looking quite weak, but I see that Balseir is starting to look quite hurt. So I will cast my cantrip, Toll the Dead, on the one he injured before.
Alright.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes, you may.
And the DC to beat is 13.
As the like a just a really loud bell tolls and just echoes around the barn.
And because he's already damaged, he takes D12
It does
damage.
take D12 damage.
Ooh.
5 damage.
And as the last little bit of ringing like just ends, you can see that like his eyes have gone bloodshot, and there's little dribbles of blood coming out of his nose and the corners of his eyes and his ears, and he just keels over dead.
Okay. And at which point I will use my movement. I think I have enough as a dwarf because I only have 25 speed, don't I?
Yeah, it's 5
So
foot
it's-
square.
Yeah, so yeah, I've just got enough to come here and flank this guy with Balseir,
Alright.
with my warhammer out.
Ragnar.
I'm going to wail on the woman again.
I'm not surprised. You have advantage.
Ah, hell yeah.
Heinz got your back. Heinz got
Oh,
your
yes,
back.
That definitely hits.
So 19. Yeah, and then... Not D21, fuck.
You wish.
Oh, and I'm raging, so +2 to that, so 16.
So yeah, like you just go in for this swing and she tries to block you with her mace again, but you just hit like the haft of the mace and snap it off, and then just continue to cleave into her body, like breaking several ribs and like almost taking her like off at the midriff as she drops.
I've seen babies with more fight in ya.
Alright, this last bandit, having seen everyone else drop dead, just throws his weapon down like, fuck it, the dragon egg isn't worth dying over.
Thank you.
What the fuck was that?
There's a really yappy dog across the street. It's being really annoying.
It was like a fucking budgie or some shit.
It sounds like it.
I was about to say, did the bandit turn into a chihuahua?
He's on the floor begging like.
But yeah, like he's like got his hands up, like you know, fair cop. You know, you kicked her asses, you killed all my friends. Can I just go, please?
I just have one question. I'm assuming that was very intentionally set up.
How he like looks confused. How do you mean?
Well, we were told we bought the dragon egg, and then bitch walked off, and then another bitch came in.
Yeah.
So was that planned?
Well, she was she doesn't work for us, if that's what you mean. And he just like looks like he knows that if he tells you this, he's gonna get a bollocking for who he works for. All right, we're known as the Welcomers. Vera, you would know that the Welcomers are the Thieves Guild in this city. We heard that there was, a deal going down of some illegal merchandise, and we weren't getting our cut. So, we had two teams. One's going to chase them. One's going to pick up the egg. To teach people, if you're going to do business in this town, you've got to cut us in, otherwise we'll cut you down. But obviously, we didn't reckon that we'd come up against people like you.
No, you really didn't. What do you reckon, guys? I mean,
He's a thief.
To be honest,
Kill him.
He's just blabbed to us, which means he can't exactly go tattling on us to his guild. And I highly doubt he's going to be able to get revenge on us by himself.
Oh no, I'm leaving town after this. Like,
No
it's
point in
not
cutting
fucking
someone
worth it.
down when we don't need to.
Leave all your stuff and get out of here.
Yeah, he drops his weapons, like, unbuckles his armor, and pegs it. Like, thank you, thank you, and it's just gone.
Oh, I should just quickly say, not it doing loot. Haha.
You did what now, sir?
Not it keeping party loot.
Okay. I'm assuming Daniel then is going to keep party loot. I mean, someone else can keep party loot.
I'll try keeping party loot.
Alright, cool.
It's gonna just be a cheap Word document, but that's about it.
That's normally what I do.
That's all you'll need.
Okay. What do we need to write down if we're gonna search?
You have like crossbow. Well, if you're gonna literally like loot every dead person.
Well, obviously in this case he just dropped his weapons for us, so
You
Yeah.
have 4 light crossbows and 80 bolts.
4 light crossbows, 80 bolts.
4 scimitars.
Right. 4 scimitars.
A heavy crossbow.
Okay.
And a mace.
Which is broken, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the mace is broken.
Okay.
Was that you inspecting the egg, Ragnar?
Yeah.
The egg is a fake.
Fucking do it.
I had the feeling. We should bring it back anyway, like they asked.
Well, it's a good thing they got fake diamonds.
Alright, so you head back to the tea kettle?
Before that,
Mhm.
I rip open the sack, make sure there's no tracking devices in there.
You find nothing but the egg.
Is the egg hollow?
It doesn't sound hollow.
Something rattling around inside of it.
No, it sounds solid, like
Okay.
almost like a rock.
Just a painted rock.
I lick my thumb and I start rubbing it.
It feels softer than a rock, but like the solidity of it is of rock, if that makes sense.
So it's not a real egg, but it's something interesting in its own way.
I think it is just a fake egg. We should take it back. I don't think there's going to be anything too special about this.
Yeah.
And we're letting the other guy go, right?
Yes.
We let him go, yeah.
Yeah, you read off already. In
I'm gonna take
his
the
underwear.
ringleader's finger as a souvenir.
Alright. You take off the half-orc finger.
That's brilliant.
But yeah, Vera, you're the only one that would know that the Welcomers are Phlan's Thieves Guild, so it's up to you if you want to share that information or not.
I think I wouldn't bother.
Fair enough. Alright, so you head back, you trot back to the tea kettle and into the stables, and as promised, the hooded figure is stood waiting.
Playing with a fidget spinner.
He's not playing with a fidget spinner.
Does he dab at us as we enter?
No, he just sort of looks up and is like, ah, you have returned. Successful, I hope.
Half and half. We managed to put the tracking device on them, but the egg is fake.
Well, all that we really wanted was the tracking device, the fact that the egg is fake. If anything is good, how they would have managed to get their hands on a real dragon egg would have been troubling report.
May I ask, though, why you want them tracked in the first place? I'm assuming this is part of something rather worrisome.
We have seen an increased interest in all things related to dragons. We've also heard of more dragon sightings in the Moonsea region and elsewhere. Keep your eyes and ears open for further information on dragons. It might just save your life.
We were also attacked by the Thieves Guild. The Welcomers were there.
Interesting. Perhaps more than one party is at work here. Thank you for this information.
Though they did just say that it was just that they wanted to, like, prove, like, be all like, don't do deals without us. But
Still, though, they knew the deal was being set up, so they must have some kind of contacts.
Well, as long as the diamonds aren't stolen and the package taken by the Thieves Guild, we should be able to track them back.
He nods as promised and hands over a hefty coin purse of 200 gold.
pardon
I
me for
expect
being
to
a
make
little
sure it is
cautious. May I check that the gold is legit? And I will say,
He completely understands. And,
I apologize, but after dealing with fake diamonds and fake dragon eggs, I just want to make sure it's not fake gold as
Of
well.
course.
What do I roll?
You can make me an investigation check at advantage.
Interesting enough, the gold is real, but it's the sack that's fake.
They told me it was real leather.
Oh my god!
It is indeed real gold.
Oh,
Damn it, I rolled terribly. I'll let Ragnar be. God, I'm not on point today.
And as an extra reward for realizing that the egg is fake and for giving us this information about the welcomers, he hands over a small bottle of red liquid.
I'm assuming a healing potion.
Oh yes.
Oh, I was hoping red wine.
we could get some wine inside.
Does the gentleman in the cloak understand? Well, use magic.
Do you
I
ask
don't
him
know.
that?
Yes.
I am not a spell weaver, no.
Ah.
Why do you ask?
Come see if you could detect any sort of funky magic from this egg.
Well, I am sure others of my organisation would be interested in discovering such a thing. Thank you. I may call upon you again if I have
More
need of you.
information.
And with that, he walks out.
And with that, I need a drink.
I agree with that, lass.
Alright, so yeah, you go back into the tea kettle. Reese, one of her daughters, who actually called you down in the first place, serves you up some ales before you head to bed in the morning. Head to bed rather.
Mm-hmm.
And the next morning comes. After a peaceful night's rest, Briez, one of Madame Freona's 5 daughters.
Another
It's-
one of them.
There are 5 of them. I
Yeah.
don't know if I've mentioned that yet.
How many daughters are there?
5. All
Oh,
Madame Freona's.
All of them?
Owns the tea kettle.
Oh my
But all
god.
5, they're all her
All
daughters.
her daughters.
Okay.
None of our
Is
sons.
serving you a delightful breakfast, which includes freshly made wild berry jam on warm biscuits. My sisters and I picked the berries ourselves, she says, sweeping her long black hair out of her face. Some say the wild berries in this area are, and as she gets interrupted by shrieking outside the tea kettle. While most of the words are unintelligible, you do make out help and family.
I look up with my mouth completely full of biscuits and crumbs all over my chin.
Just jam dripping down.
Yeah.
Mine just immediately stands up, sending the chest splattering, and runs to the door.
I'm assuming we're all back on full health with full spell slots
Yes,
at this
it is a
point.
new
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Just really-
I follow him out, but I pick up biscuit as I go.
I finished my biscuits before running out.
Oh no, dear.
Just throws him into his big maul.
Alright, as you individually rush out, you see in the middle of the street is a middle-aged human woman who has collapsed and is crying hysterically, clutching an infant boy in her arms.
Hans will run up to her and go, "What's happened? You okay?"
Like she like starts to like choke down her sobs so that she can talk. My name is Milivant. My family, we farmed peat from a bog an hour from Phlan. Early this morning, my husband and my children were attacked by goblins. I managed to grab Bo, and we escaped on the wagon. We managed to get away, but I saw that they were dragging people away to the east. It looks as if they were still struggling. My husband might still be alive. Please, can you help me? Can you rescue my husband?
We'll do the best we can. Not stand goblins.
As you give this promise, you see two gentlemen wearing like tabards of like white tabards with black fists emblazoned on them, sort of like waving truncheons around, like, now, come on, got to keep traffic moving on the street. Move, come on, go. Milivant tells her story to them, and it's like they just roll their eyes and like, oh Christ, not again. Look, our jurisdiction lays only in the city ourselves. And then looks at Hans. You said you're going to help this woman?
To the best of my ability.
Fucking adventurous. He pulls like a note pad from his pouch, writes on it really quick, signs it, tears it off, and then hands it to you. Well, go investigate then.
Thank you very much.
What does the note say?
Hans reads it.
It is a promissory note entitling its bearer to 50 gold from the city's coffers for services rendered.
Okay.
Vera, you would recognise that sometimes, because obviously the Black Fists are not technically an official police force. They would hire out to adventurers, so they have these pads ready to write like reward notices.
So I know that we could trust them on that one.
Yeah, you'd know that so long as you take the note to the coffers, you will be paid.
I'd let the rest of the party know that we can expect that we will be paid.
We've been paid by the Black Fist to give the goblins a good fisting.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Also, I will reluctantly give the woman my biscuit. She looks like she'd eat it more than I do.
She like looks a bit confused, but it's like, thank you, I've not eaten. And then she like eats the biscuit, and her eyes light up. That's very good.
You didn't give me
Don't miss your husband anymore.
Anyway,
Please,
I
you must return as quickly as possible.
I will actually give her. Is she coming with us, or?
Yeah, she's going to take you back
Okay.
to show you where it happened.
Okay. Lead the way.
So yeah, she like leads the horse like so she can turn the cart around, and then like gestures for you to all like jump into the cart.
Ooh, I haven't travelled by cart in a while.
Hans just jump up and goes,
Alright,
Sorry
shotgun.
"Sorry about dragging you guys into this."
I jump in and close my eyes and immediately drift off for a nap.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, she starts driving off, and it takes you about an hour to get to the farm. There's still like just a little bit of smoke coming from like a burnt part of the building, and you can see there are signs of struggle everywhere. There's like work tools just been dropped in the middle of the fields, in the middle of the bog rather. It's like, it looked like they were taking prisoners to the east. I couldn't count how many goblins there were. There were so many.
Is this something that happens quite often, or is this unusual for goblins? I'm not too familiar with them.
She shakes her head like, no, we've never had trouble with goblins or bandits or anything. It's surprisingly peaceful here.
Can I roll investigation to find out about the area?
Sure.
Okay. You think that they were dragging them towards the east?
21.
I would have to do a geography roll to be like, oh, do I know what direction that's in?
East.
Well, like, what's in that direction? Is there anywhere notable?
We just go to
As in, is there anywhere notable in that direction?
Eventually, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I learn at 21?
About the surrounding area.
No, just about how many there are. How many people
you're
kidnapped.
trying to figure out like what happened in the attack.
Yeah.
21. You can tell that 11 people roughly were dragged away, but there's maybe 10, like somewhere anywhere between 7 and 15 goblins. Like, it's really hard to tell. The tracks are really messed up.
Mm.
Well, we don't know if it's going to happen. We're going to be in for a fight if we get jumped.
Looks like we should follow these tracks.
Before we go off to follow the tracks, I put my hand reassuringly on the woman's shoulder and say, "Don't worry, lass, we'll get him back. You know, whatever state he's in. If he's dead, pretty girl like you, find a new husband, no problems."
Vera.
Like, she just like clutches the small child closer.
Maybe he'll even be a better husband.
Vera.
What?
That's a little insensitive.
Being reassuring.
It's not very reassuring to be told her husband might be dead and that she should go and hitch up with someone else.
Well, you know, he might be.
That's not the point here. Oh dear.
Hines, in inspecting the tracks, you do notice that there was a larger creature that walked alongside the others. It's bigger than a human, but not as large as an ogre.
Might be a hobgoblin or a bugbear.
Potentially, yes.
Any way to recognize the tracks, maybe?
That'd be
Vera,
nature.
Vera, not to be insensitive, but you've lived in the woods. Do you have any idea?
It is entirely possible
Could you
that I
make a
do.
survival check, please?
Yes, okay.
You can tell this is the footsteps of a bugbear.
Alright, I will let everyone know that it looks like a bugbear.
Oh, bugbears. Goblins, bugbears. I've not been on the surface very long, but I'm not a fan of them.
Alright, do you want to follow the tracks?
Yes.
I will ask the lady, though, if she feels safe following us, or would she prefer to stay somewhere else?
She says that she'd stay here and like try and start repairing the damage.
Maybe see if there are any other nearby farms. Maybe check and see if there are any people who managed to hide.
She nods.
Yeah. And if there are any signs of more goblins coming back, try to hide in the woods if you can. Just try to stay out of sight.
Can we ask if there are any farms in the direction that the tracks are headed?
She says, no, not that I know of. We kind of out in the sticks here. She points off to the south, like closer to the city. There's a couple in that direction, but obviously, you know, the Black Fists will occasionally patrol that way. We're only out this far because of the bog and the peat.
Since I kind of live around here in the forest, would I kind of know if there's any sort of obvious goblin-y hiding places out there?
There is a bit of a ravine, about 40 minutes out. Well, 40 minutes for you. It'd be about an hour for, you know, a normal person.
Yeah.
You know how to traverse the swamp easily.
I've got that old lady strength.
Well, no, you've learned the trail.
Yeah. And would I know anything about, you know, goblins in this area? Like, are there any known clans or anything?
You've come across individual goblins, but none of them have organised into a clan yet.
Okay.
Like generally, you've been keeping the population down as and when you come across them.
I tell the rest of the party about the ravine, and that might be where they're hiding out.
I guess we should check it out.
The
Alright,
only
so
thing I took from that is they've been doing goblin coals.
So Vera is gonna lead the way then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, she leads you like through the swamp. Like occasionally you're like, are you sure we can even walk on this? This looks like it's not gonna take our weight. And Vera's like, whatever, just not even listening because she's an old lady. Like, alright. And surprisingly, the trail that she leads you on, while looking dangerous, like is completely solid. And in pretty short order, you do come up to this ravine. And like you sneak along the brush, and you see at the entrance a goblin talking in common, looking up to a human-sized figure dressed in a heavy cloak.
Is there a map for this?
There will be in a minute.
Okay.
Do we ever hear what they're saying?
Does the man in the cloak actually look like the one we made the deal with, or is this...
No, the man in the cloak that you made a deal with, like the cloak was made of like heavy wool. This cloak is made of velvet.
How do we know he just doesn't have multiple cloaks?
Because the voice that you can hear is male and human sounding, whereas the voice that you heard last night sounded ever so slightly elven.
And put on, yeah.
Childish, and almost as if there was more than one of them.
Yes, one was childish and deep, while the other two were giggling. I mean, what other two?
Oh my god, what if it was 3 goblins in a cloak?
Anyway, the goblin says in broken common, only one raiding group return. They bring prisoners. Other raiding groups return soon. No more snake coin people found. The human nods and says, excellent. Tell Gorunk that my friends and I will pay lots of coin and give lots of gifts for all of the dragon artifacts you can find. And kill any other humans who find you near your home. The goblin nods and enters the cave, and the cloak figure whispers a word and vanishes.
More dragon stuff. This is getting a bit worrying. What you guys reckon?
Do we see any prisoners or anything like that?
You do not, but you can see the trail leads, like, at this point, like, the trail is, like, incredibly obvious. You can see that the scraping of the boots lead into the cave. Alright, hopefully this works.
Yeah. Are we supposed to see everything or no?
You shouldn't be able to see everything.
Apparently I can.
We see everything.
Oh,
We
I've
see
not actually
everything.
turned on dynamic lighting. Even though I'm fairly certain I put
Now I can't see anything at all, sorry.
Why could you never see it? Oh, for fuck's sake, Robin.
I'm an old lady, I'm very short-sighted.
Well, because you just turned it all off. I can't see anything either.
No, I can still see.
Well, he
I
can't
was-
see because he can't see because-
okay, there we go.
Hang on.
Yay!
Let me turn on
Yeah.
blue.
Was that what you forgot? Did you forget the dynamic lighter?
Now I can
No,
see everything
wait, no,
again.
now I can see
Fuck's sake.
everything.
Guys, I've had a vision!
Fuck you.
There's so many there. It's just going to add more to them
Man,
now.
dynamic lighting is so messy.
It's really tricky.
Alright.
Who would like to take the lead on this one?
We'll have to see all of that, not me.
Ragnar's starting to
I'm
walk
just
in.
kidding. I will.
I'll follow Ragnar.
Yeah.
Okay, I stick somewhere around the middle. I know I'm tanky, but I'm also your main source for healing right now.
Ah. Snap to grid doesn't work properly.
What do you mean?
It is for me.
I can't move with my arrow keys.
You should be able to.
I can.
Oh, I never knew you could do that.
Neither did I.
Please don't tell me it's put.
You realise
I'm in
you
a
walked
cave.
past the cave entrance, right?
Well, we couldn't see the
I
cave
seem to have walked
entrance.
through the wall.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
the only one that has light source. Everyone
I
else
can
not
see
so much.
that. I can see it.
Because you've got dark vision, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Is the
Is-
river
Am
the
I
cave
the only
entrance?
one with? Are me and the dwarf the only ones with dark vision in this party?
Because you've got 2 humans and a dragonborn.
Oh my fuck.
Yes, follow the river.
Okay, does this river run suspiciously upstream
No,
into
it
the
does not,
cave?
because my
Well,
world
then-
actually follows physics. Alright,
God damn
stop.
it.
Oh, dynamic lighting is only working for other people and not me?
Why, can you see everything?
No, as I move, the shadows don't move.
That is because
Oh.
you do not have a light source. You can light a light source if you would like.
I have a hooded lantern or like that.
I would tell everybody to halt by putting my arm out, put my fingers up to my lips, and go, "Shh, there's goblin about."
Probably
Since
Tim.
when is a dwarf quiet about goblins? Why aren't you, like, on top of it already beating it?
That's a fair point, actually.
What can we hear from the goblins?
Because I want to get in behind the goblins and smash them in.
You hear like the 2 goblins chatting, and then one of them just goes, "Hey, look!" And then the other one's like, "Oh, that's a big one." Like, yeah, it could be right tasty. And he's going here.
Fuck.
Are they stuck? Is one of them sucking the other's dick behind that pillar or something?
No, Ragnar, what you saw, because everyone else wasn't looking, is one of the goblins was fishing for gold up his nose and pulled out a particularly impressive booger.
I'm gonna go with my blowjob theory.
You can go with your blowjob theory if you
It
want.
sounds less disgusting.
To be honest, yeah.
It does.
I mean, what's wrong with 2 goblins being gay?
Yeah, come on. It's a diverse world.
Yeah.
Did you just assume the other goblin's gender?
God damn it.
Oh, God.
He's got a wig and really bad, like, clown makeup on, like lipstick.
He's like one of the drag queens on RuPaul's Drag Race, like the first one who gets kicked off on the first one who gets kicked.
Anyway, Ragnar's gonna start getting ready to run in and cut them up.
Do we have a light source, by the way, for the non-dwarves?
Yeah, Heinz has also lit a lantern at this point.
Okay.
That lantern is lit.
Alright, I would like to charge in.
Alright, everyone, run me initiative, please.
Initiative.
Yeah.
Gobbos.
So I got 16.
I got 9.
Alright, starting with Ragnar himself.
Hello, laddies. Charge in.
Alright, so yeah,
And
I would stop you.
charge through.
that's
No,
one that was
both of them
fishing
were
for
like,
gold.
"Ah!" Yeah, that was the one fishing for gold.
Okay, I'm a rage and I'm a hit him.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Oh yeah.
I think it's +5. Yeah, +5. For 16.
Yeah, you just take his head clean off in one go.
Oh my god.
I then look at the other
It's
goblin.
like a massive look of shock on the face as it flies off. And
I look at the
as
other
you
goblin
look at
and
the
go,
other goblin,
Sit down.
you hear just like a little tinkling noise, and you look down and he's pissed himself.
Just killed his buddy.
Vera,
Right.
Oh shit! Sorry.
what?
I will. Oh,
What's up?
sorry.
I accidentally closed. I accidentally closed Roll20. I've opened it back up now. I'm back.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna charge in and take a swing at this gobbo here. The one that's like directly opposite me.
Yes. Well, he's the only one alive.
God damn it.
He manages to catch it on his shield.
Alright, I'm gonna take another swing with my back on my thingy. That hit?
That does hit.
Now these are goblinoids, not humanoids, right?
These are goblinoids, yes.
Okay. 7.
You just like crack him, like in the forehead, and his neck snaps back, and like he just drops with like his head limp on the floor.
Oh yeah.
But you do hear sounds, coming from this direction, of more goblinoids. So, Nedris.
I am going to step around the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
Warhammer up, ready for when they come around that corner. I'm assuming I can't hold my turn if I move, so.
You can ready an action, but that won't change your thing in the initiative.
Yeah, I will ready an action, so like if one comes charging at me around the corner, I'll swing at it with my Warhammer.
Alright.
And because of my magic ability, my ability as a with my type of class,
Mm-hmm.
my Warhammer I don't remember how to.
It's +1.
It's +1.
Which is already taken into consideration.
It's already into consideration on my sheet. Okay.
Alright, so the 3 goblins start around the corner, take everything in, and like, ah! And shoot their short bows. One at each of you. So we'll
Oh,
go
you
with
cheeky
Nedris first.
bastards. I should have expected that.
Oh!
Who is that against?
You.
Oh, great.
You take.
I
6
should have-
damage,
I should have expected that, to be honest.
against Vera. 15
That hits.
for 4 damage. And against Ragnar is a crit.
Oh, fucking
What
hell.
the-
Oh my
hell?
god, these goblins!
For 3 damage.
He's still raging, isn't
He's
he?
still raging, that's why it's 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. These goblins are actually fucking trained.
Well, I mean,
No, they just
they
got
seem
lucky.
just as surprised as you when they actually hit you at all.
Elite
What's he
storm goblins!
Yay!
Thank you for the.
Look, I can't
Sarah,
do,
do all the goblin voices from now on.
I can't do Cockney accent like Robin, okay?
Well, my goblins aren't cockneys.
No.
I don't even know what my accent was.
Heinz.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wouldn't be able to make it close to him. Shit.
How are you moving 7?
Huh?
You're a human.
Yeah, I can move 30.
Yeah, that's
That's
6.
it.
You sure?
Yes.
Yes.
So I
I
can
am
get a-
absolutely certain.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 6 squares, not 7.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just counting how many squares it is to get to them.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can get to them.
No,
So,
you'll be 1 short.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
No.
Range.
Why?
I could. You could have probably grabbed one of those crossbows and use it. So I go to, but I'd have to choose between distance or whatever.
Can't you move like 5 or 10 feet as a bonus action, like dash or something?
I don't.
I don't have that yet.
Until 2nd level.
No.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So I'll move around the corner here, so I'm out of shot, and then get ready to
Okay.
come around and I'll attack him.
Belzar.
Yes, that's me.
That is you.
Damn it, they're so far away. Oh, I have javelins though. I'm gonna throw a javelin.
And your breath is refreshed as well.
You could take them all out in one go.
Oh,
They are pretty weak, so as long as they all fail their frickin' dexes, they could go all up into flames.
all right. I will do my fire breath.
Alright. Alright, so top left, top right,
Pass,
bottom.
pass. All right, bottom fails.
Alright.
So 5 for bottom and the 2 for the top.
Yeah, 2 for the tops. Alright, so yeah, you let loose your roar and your flame, and the two in front manage to duck, like getting the one in the back full in the face. Like his hair is just completely gone. Like there's like burnt and encrusted boogers all over his face, but he's still standing.
Fantastic. Alright.
Alright, Ragnar.
Let's
Hang
see.
Hold up. He gets that. And he... No, not advantage. Gets that. Alright. Speed's 40. Two wolves come tearing around the corner and leap on Balthar. A 12, which is a miss, and an 11, which is also a miss. Now Ragnar.
I move over to there.
Mhm.
I would like to throw one of my hand axes at one of the wolves.
Okay, go for it.
Oh yeah, boy.
Oh, little puppers.
For 10.
That will miss.
Inspiration.
If you want.
Fuck.
It's
Nope.
even worse. You just can throw it and it lands dead at their feet. They look up at you and they snarl.
Does one of them pick
Take
it up
it,
and bring
boy.
it back to him?
Sadly not.
Ooh, I love this game.
Vera.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna take a swing at this fellow.
Let that doggo.
Yeah, that doggo.
Killed
Fuck you, doggo. Get the fuck out. I missed.
That is
And then I will try and backhand him. Is that
That is still a miss.
it? Dang, these doggos are really evasive.
Yeah, they're just jumping around, chasing their tails.
This is the best.
Nadris.
None of the dogs have taken damage yet, have
not,
they?
But the goblins have.
The goblins have.
Yes.
Let's have a looky. Okay, which goblin didn't take quite as much damage?
The two at the front.
Okay, so I'm going to use Toll the Dead, my cantrip Toll the Dead, on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom saving throw.
From a goblin, but knowing him, he'll probably crit.
11.
Nope, he fails.
The bell rings, echoing around the entire cavern.
He takes 4 damage. Which I don't think is enough, I don't think.
It is not. He
Ugh.
his eyes turn red as the blood vessels pop, and his cheeks get all red. But he is just still standing, swaying back and forth on his feet.
I curse in Dwarvish under my breath, shit.
Alright, the goblins. One is going to shoot a short bow at Balthar and miss. One is going to shoot one at Vera and hit.
And hits.
For 4 damage. And one is going to shoot one at Ragnar and really miss.
Does he go to fire it, but the arrow just...
Yeah, he lets go and the arrow still. He's holding the arrow in his fingers. Alright, Heinz.
Okay. So this will move up next to Belsar and attack one of the wolves.
Okay,
8 misses.
that does indeed miss.
Would I be able to use my bonus action to do another attack? Or...
Yeah, you'd have drawn your
Yeah, short sword as well.
short sword at this point.
7.
So a miss. Alright, Balthar, show him how it's done. Come on.
Alright, I'll take a swing at the... Wait, have either of the wolves been hit?
No, not at all.
Alright, so I'll say it's the one in front of me.
Okay.
21 hit.
That does indeed hit.
For 10.
Alright. You like leap up, he's like jumping up to like bite at you. And like, you know, Skyrim, so you grab him by the scruff of the neck and just put your sword down his throat.
Aww,
And drop it.
I'm a horrible person.
And yeah, the wolf drops dead.
It ends my turn.
Alright, this last wolf will attempt to bite you, but doesn't have advantage anymore because you killed its friend. And
So depressed.
It just bites into the ground.
Does it go to bite me and then, like, chases its tail instead?
Exactly.
Fetch the stick.
Ragnar.
Right, Ragnar's gonna move up to there
Mhm.
and gonna try and hit one of the gobbos in front of them
Okay.
for 9.
No. He manages to duck underneath your swing. Vera.
Okay, which one of these little assholes keeps shooting me?
Probably this one keeps going for you.
Oh, he's the one out of range. Bullshit.
Yep.
What a dick. Alright,
Reach
I'm gonna
the
go
wolf,
here.
Oh, you can reach
Sorry?
that one as well. Nice.
Yeah, I can reach the goblins. I'm gonna try and hit this one, the furthest on the left.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that
That
hit?
does hit.
Oh, thank God. Alright, for 12 damage.
Yeah, so you like thrust forwards and he tries to get the shield in the way and like you just break through the shield and sever the arm and like cut the throat and he drops and dies.
And as he drops, I will bring the haft of my quarterstaff around. No, it's not my quarterstaff, my halberd around, try and smack this dude.
Alright.
Does that hit? Sweet. Oh my God, I'm doing really well on that
So
one.
yeah, you like sweep his legs and he falls and cracks his head on the floor. And he dies. As his goop spreads out.
As he goes down, I just say, you could put someone's eye out with them.
Vera dies of old age.
Well, it was bound to happen at some point.
Nadris.
Can I do a constitution check to survive the stroke?
No.
Oh.
Nadris?
Yes, sorry,
That's
sorry.
you.
Brain fart. Has the wolf taken any damage at all?
The wolf, I believe, has not. No. he's fine.
Okay, but the goblin has.
Goblin has.
So I will again cast Toll the Dead on him. May I have
Ringing
a wisdom
that
save?
bell.
Keep ringing that goddamn bell.
Alright.
May I have a wisdom saving throw, please?
Hey. He fails.
Yes, he does. And he takes 6 damage.
And once again, bleeding from every orifice, including his rectum. He dies.
Of course, his rectum. We had to
Gotta get a butt joke in there somewhere.
get a fart joke in there at some point.
Well, I've not farted yet, thank God.
The wolf farts.
Alright. The wolf just drops a deuce. Alright. Both these are gonna focus on Ragnar at this point, because he seems to be becoming a problem. 22
Hits,
and an 8.
misses.
You take 1.
No, 3.
Oh, no, you're still raging.
Oh yeah, I've attacked both turns. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Alright.
Wait, is it provided you attack or you have to make contact?
Don't worry about that rule. That's dumb and stupid.
Is that a really fat goblin that showed up?
This is what he looks like. Oh, yeah, kinda.
God.
Jesus.
Oh god.
Can we just like tip him over and roll him into the river? Doesn't look like it'd be much of a problem.
Hairy,
Ugh.
and carries like 4 javelins on his back and is wielding a morning star.
It's a really sort of long, thin, sharp morning star.
Yeah, my foot exactly.
Shut up, you.
Almost sword-like, you could say.
He thinks it's a morning star.
He
Just
uses
whacking
it.
people with the
Oh,
flat
good.
edge.
Here is in 30.
Shit! No! Can I hide behind Ragnar?
You are hiding behind me.
You're taller than Ragnar. How would you hide behind him?
I'll crouch!
Alright, 1 is Ragnar, 2 is Vera, 3 is Balzar, and 4 is Heinz.
Shit.
Hello.
Oh wait, no, yes!
He hefts a javelin in your direction for a 14.
Misses.
Ooh, you dodge out of the way.
And it hits Vera.
Heinz.
Huh? Oh yeah, my turn. Yes, I'll attack. Let's see. Look at the fucking wolf. 20
Oh, yes.
for 7.
For 7.
My offhand.
You stab it, but it is still standing. 15 is enough.
Okay. For 2.
And then you slice it, but it is still standing. It whimpers
Just.
in pain. Balzar, finish it off. Please.
Ooh, wait. Who? What now?
Doggy, kill doggy.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to try taming it, like
I
sit
mean,
down.
I don't think it's going to be open to taming at this
Does
point.
a 13 hit?
A 13 is exactly enough.
Yeah. 4, 6 points.
So yeah, it like leaps forward in one final attempt to try and like at least take some of you down, and you just like sidestep and calmly just bring your longsword down on its neck and sever the spinal column, and it dies.
I didn't want to kill Fluffy.
Doggo killer.
And then I'll move up, I guess.
Alright. Ragnar.
Right, I'm gonna go over and square up with the big orc guy.
Alright, the bugbear.
I can only presume he's a bugbear, yeah?
He's very hairy.
That's a very fat bugbear, isn't it?
He's been
Yeah.
well fed.
He's even hairier than Ragnar?
Oh yeah.
Wow, that is hairy.
Blasphemy.
22 versus AC
Oh yes.
for an 11.
Ooh, very nice.
Mhm.
So yeah, just for like one really big swing, you just like tear out a chunk of his chest almost. And he bellows in pain, like roar! And he gets ready to swing
Where
back in.
go, you wee prick?
Vera.
Okay, can I move? Like, is there enough space to move here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna take a swing at this gobbo, because I'm fed up with being shot with arrows now.
You have a couple sticking out of you.
I'm too old for this shit.
Oh, for God's sake.
Does an 8 hit it?
No, it doesn't. You
Can I
don't
use my
deserve to
inspiration?
hit if you want.
Have you already used? No.
There we go.
That does hit. Just.
Yeah!
You deserve it. That,
Oh, come on.
you've at least waited a couple of episodes.
For 6.
4, 6. He's not dead yet, but he looks at
And
it.
I'm gonna smack him with the back end of my quarterstaff.
And that.
Actually, he dead.
Yeah, he had 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
He falls, like, Wilhelm screams and falls into the water.
Ah!
Nadris.
Okay, I'm going to move down to here. I see big, huge, fat bugbear.
Mm-hmm.
My already sort of piggish nose like wrinkles in disgust because I've got quite a little weird button sticky up nose. And I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on the bugbear.
Ooh.
So that's a ranged spell attack, so it's 1d20 plus 5. Does a 17 hit?
It does. It strikes him squarely in the face.
Sword, so it's
Dead in the eye.
Square in the face.
for 17 damage
Bloody hell.
Wow.
You just take his head clean off.
with guiding
Like,
bolt.
just this blast of pure light just comes out
Should we
of your hand
applause? Is it
and
just
just
applause?
wipes his face off the face of the earth.
I smile quite. I smile at this, just kind of like, yeah. Moradin has me.
And waifu dwarf.
And waifu dwarf. I'm gonna look up her name now because
Waifu dwarf for life.
waifu dwarf.
Does the
Holy
goblin shit
waifu
itself?
dwarf, a dwarf above. Please
The-
grant my prayers.
The goblin drops his bow, draws his scimitar, and is like, "You fuckers! You killed Big Fat Boss!" And
What was his name?
swings for Ragnar.
Would that count as him moving into my range, or because he was already in my range, does it not count?
Yeah, it'd count as moving into range.
Would that mean I'd get my because I get a free attack if something moves into my range? Or
Bless you.
oh, bless you.
Let me have a double check of that for you.
Okay.
What was it? It was the Sentinel. No, it's
No, quarterstaff, polearm mastery.
Polearm Mastery. Yes, that would.
Okay, I'm gonna try and smack him, and not
He
achieve that.
He ducks,
Yeah.
and then like he goes into like a combat forward roll, and then tries to shank Ragnar, and misses. Heinz.
Okay, would I be able to get to here?
Yes, you would.
Okay, so I can now flanking with Ragnar and
Yeah.
then. 22.
Oh yeah,
And I get my sneak
you do get your sneak.
for 14.
What the
14,
fuck are
yeah,
those
you
voices
just, like,
in the background?
I don't care if he wants to see. Tell him to get the fuck out.
Just like kill him, and he drops with this look of like utter hatred on his face as he claps his knees. And
But I did a combat forward roll.
I should be invincible.
Yeah, that's how it works in Dark Souls.
Don't. I've been gotten into that. God damn it.
Where's my vulnerability frames?
All right, so you have managed to clear the place out. Well done.
Can we search it for loot?
We're searching for
You
people.
read my
You
mind.
do. You start searching around, and you find two large cages, blah blah, in the back of the room, which is holding the 11 prisoners taken from the bog, including. There's also a human dressed in black underclothing, which those of you wearing actual, decent heavy armor recognize this is kind of like the padding you would wear underneath, like heavy armor.
Like under plate mail or under like
Yeah,
steel
under like
mail.
chain, under like most metal armors, you'd need to wear padding underneath, and that's what he's kind of wearing. He's wearing the padding.
So it's not lingerie as I originally
It's not
imagined.
lingerie, no.
Okay.
I completely misinterpreted that.
Right? Dang.
Yeah, well, to be fair, when I read he's wearing underclothing, I'm like, so what? He stood there in his boxers. But no, it does then specify. It's like armor padding. Yeah, you like grab the keys off the bugbear and unlock everyone.
Yeah.
Like the Pete workers are just completely fucking terrified, but like, oh my god, thank you, thank you. Is my wife okay?
And your son, yeah. I think they're all right.
Oh, Bo. Oh, thank the
Wait, you
gods.
said your wife was Bo?
Whilst
No,
this
Bo's
conversation's
son.
going
Close the sun.
whilst the conversation's going on, I'm very obviously staring at the crotch of the man just standing around in his padding. I give him a wink.
He sort of like just like nods respectfully towards you.
Let me guess.
I
we are-
recognize your interest and I politely decline.
Worth a try.
So I should probably find this dude his armor or something.
He like shakes your hands and like, what? Why were you like? I mean, I'm grateful for the assistance, but why were you here?
The man's wife ran into Phlan and told us what had happened, so...
Got given this.
we
And pulls
came
out
here.
his jacket.
Ah, fantastic. Well, thank you. I suppose I owe you a bit of an explanation as to why I'm here as well.
Yeah, you do look a little out of place compared to the rest.
Are you Vestrava?
He just gives you a look. Like, no, I work for the Zenturium. We've been
The what now?
investigating the Zenturium. We're a network of mercenaries. We'd been investigating some happenings of import around the area. We'd heard that a black dragon had laid here and that was parlaying with humans for some reason, but we, I came down to investigate, and it turns out he's not been seen in the area for a while, but there were still unknown humans hanging around, so I investigated. Apparently the dragon been killed by adventurers, but the adventurers also died in the attempt. Someone had plundered the hoard and to start harvesting parts of the dragon. I was trying to return back to my my companions when I was ambushed by the goblins, and since then the goblins have been in talk with the people that were harvesting the dragon to secure the area.
Do you have any idea what they're after?
He shakes his head like, they were... Apparently the goblins knew about some other dragon remains that had been buried that they were going to sell as information. But I didn't hear much. They were still in the preliminary stages of negotiation.
Okay, wasn't there that dude at the front who, in a velvet cape, said something about dragon artifacts?
He looks with interest. Like, yes, I've seen this man also. He's the one that's been parlaying with the goblins. There's nothing to discover. You can have a look around the map if you want.
I'm just looking around the map because it's like,
Yeah.
it's a map.
From all the campaigns that were played previously, I want to look into the little bit of water over here.
There is nothing in the water.
No
Fuck.
secret sword, there isn't the goblin killer.
But
I mean, are there any pile of belongings
There
or
is, yes.
his armor?
yeah, there is his armor there, and he puts that on, and then reaches inside the armor, and then tosses you a small bag that sort of not like jingles, like almost. It clinks in an unusual way. Ragnar and Nadris, you would recognise that as the sound of gemstones hitting each other.
Or maybe someone's extremely
Can I
expensive
tell what type of
D20s.
gemstones they are from the clink?
Make
Assorted.
me an investigation.
May I
Oh, no,
also give it a
perception,
go?
Actually,
May I give it a go as well?
you may.
Each gem has a special
What are we
weight
rolling?
impact.
Perception.
Perception. Do I have advantage with it being a stone-based thing or a gem-based thing,
You
or am
would
I?
if you could see the gems.
Yeah, I will just.
I
roll
love
it.
the fact you're trying to hear
Let's
the
just
gem.
see how skilled I am at this just based on sound. A
Bloody
crit.
hell!
Yeah,
Alright, Nadris, you can tell that they are 3 small rubies.
Before Ragnar could open the butt bag, I just smile and I say, I believe there are rubies in there.
you're like freaking the Rain Man.
Hey, I don't have the bag.
There are
Yeah,
3
there
rubies
is
in there
one
from a
bag.
small
Okay, but
mountain range.
before she opens it to look, I'm like, those are rubies.
So
Bet
yeah,
you they're
Vera, you
rubies.
open it, indeed, there are 3 small rubies. Nadris, you would know that, from the sound of it, they're probably worth about 100 gold total.
That's actually, thank you. And I'll turn to the agent like, thank you.
Also, and he also pulls out a potion, which is green.
Ooh.
Potion
I
climbing.
would like... Never mind.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, potion of Mountain Dew.
Gives
He
you
also-
advantage on staying awake.
He points at the bugbear. It's like, also, you might want to take its shield. It's a scale of a black dragon.
Yep, mine.
It's not going to be...
What? Fuck you.
Barbarians don't use shields. Come on now.
It won't give you any particular, advantages, but it's a good trophy to have,
Maybe we could use it to attract the people
Mine.
that are seeking dragon artifacts.
What? You're a barbarian. You don't use shields.
They can use shields. Actually.
Yeah, they can.
I'm literally a red dragon. I hate black dragons.
Use it as your trophy. Just stick it on your
Are
head
you
like
using
a
a
hat.
two-handed axe, though?
Yes, he is.
So what's he going to do with it?
Put it on my back.
What a waste.
And he could always get himself another new sword later on.
In case I use my hand axes.
Yeah.
You're never going to use your hand axes.
You're
They're
never.
throwing axes.
Give it to the Dragonborn or the
Give it to the-
dwarf.
Yeah, come on.
I am the dwarf.
Someone that uses shields.
The other dwarf, the one who actually uses shields.
Do you want to roll for it?
Well, yeah,
I'll
which
give
of
it
the
to
two
the
of you likes it
Dragonborn.
most?
Well, didn't that comes down to. You said it doesn't give any like special.
Yeah, it's not special. It's just like a
It's just
trophy.
fancy.
Okay, then that's honestly up to Belsar because he said I don't like black dragons.
Elsa, you going to press your claim?
Sure.
Alright, so yeah, Belsa will take it.
He can have it, yeah.
So black dragon scale shield.
Yes.
Those
You
fuck
think
black
it'd be
dragons.
worth 50 gold to like a collector?
Totally keeping it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
I'm gonna use it in intimidation rolls too.
Gives you +5 to cool rolls.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so you take the bog workers back to the farm. Like on the way, the Zentirum agent just kind of like disappears into the underbrush.
Which is expected.
Yeah. The wife and the husband have a tearful reunion, and she hugs all her children to them, and she's like, "Thank you so much. I'm sorry I can't give you any reward. I'm sorry, but you're always welcome here if you need a place to stay or a meal."
Thanks kindly. I'm just glad everyone's alright.
And they like quickly sort of like get to work repairing everything that was damaged in the attack. As you head back to Phlan, Vera quickly leads you to the treasury, and you cash in your promissory note for 50 gold.
Nice.
Yay.
And you head back to the tea kettle for some well-deserved supper.
Yeah.
And that is where we shall end it for this evening.
Okay.
Yay! That was really fun.
Alright, thanks everybody for coming to the first session of the Season of Dragons, the Fall of Phlan, is what we're dubbing this one. Tomorrow, we're going to be starting with the Tyranny of Dragons, with the other group, and that should be equally as fun. Alright, we will see you next time. Bye guys!
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.